4 weeks ago, we began an ambitious experiment.
You have been selected because you were probably the worst of your kind.
We sent 8 of Britain's most shameless ladettes to an old-fashioned finishing school to see if they could be turned into ladies.
Very nice.
Most failed to make the grade.
Look at this.
And 5 girls have been expelled.
The whole thing is just one long disaster.
Now only 3 survive. And in this final week, they face the ultimate test, to come out at a debutante's ball. They've got just 5 days to learn the etiquette.
Hello, Sir Lady Roach. Lady Roach.
And to become the finished article.
The thing about this is you have one chance only.
Before aristocrats decide if they are ladettes or ladies.
How do you do? Good evening. Well, you made a tremendous entrance. The whole room went quiet.
I think definitely a Deb. Definitely.
They both got it wrong.
They got it wrong.
Wonderful!
It's the last week of term at Eggleston Hall Finishing School. In a few days' time, the diploma course will climax at a coming-out ball. It's the final test of whether finishing school has worked. And at the end of it, one of the ladettes will be declared the winner.
Wow, what is this?
Lady Alexander Roche and Sir Tobias Clark, BT, request the pleasure of your company at the debutante's ball.
The ladettes will face comparison with real debutantes, and failure to measure up will result in public humiliation.
I wonder if it is going to be like Cinderella.
It'll be like that massive staircase to walk down.
I'm going to be so nervous.
Oh, we are debutantes after all, we can manage this.
Listen, we've had nearly 5 weeks now of practising all this shit so we can put it into action.
Yeah.
So you come in, beautiful beaming smile, and you walk over to the hostess.
What lies ahead only dawns on them in their first lesson with deportment teacher Sarah Jane English.
And you will be announced individually, and everyone, lords, ladies, earls, countesses, they'll all be watching you. Francis, what's wrong?
I just don't want to seem like...
No, I don't want to seem like... I don't
want to seem like a common person on this night.
Frances Rowe is lucky to have reached the final week at Eggleston Hall. Last week, the 19-year-old Essex hairdresser let herself down.
Come on, baby!
It was this kind of behaviour that made her father send her to finishing school.
She's terrible. She's really bad. She doesn't need to do what she does, but she feels she does because she wants to be different.
Did you expose yourself last night?
Yeah.
You obviously don't have self-esteem.
Frances came clean to cookery teacher Rosemary Schrager.
I promise you, I'm really going to try hard now.
Promise?
Promise you.
At the dinner dance, she was an impressive hostess.
For the food that we are about to receive, may the Lord make us very thankful. Amen.
But keeping it together at a society ball is another matter.
I am Lady Alexander Roche. She has been a debutante, she's met royalty.
Their hostess, Lady Roche, was presented to George VI and will be appalled by any lapse in etiquette.
Hello, Sir Lady. Hello, Sir David.
Sir Lady? Can you imagine calling her Sir? Hello, Sir Lady Roche.
Lady Roche?
You look very nice.
Thank you very much. You look very nice too.
No! Just don't. No.
Oh, okay.
Not to the hostess. No.
But Frances isn't the only one with problems.
Hello, Lady Roach.
No. Roche. Again.
Hello, Lady Roach.
And where have you come from this evening?
I have come from...
Came.
Hello, Sir Lady Roach. Lady Roach. Hello, Lady Roach and Sir David. Thank you.
They have no idea what they're going into. They're going to fall flat on their faces if they don't pull themselves up in the next couple of days.
3 blind mice. 3 blind mice.
Perhaps the biggest challenge for the Ladettes is their elocution.
Through the thicket the thrush flew.
After 4 weeks with Kate Forrester, they still don't sound anything like ladies.
How do you feel about it, Vicky?
I am very nervous about going to the debutantes' ball.
Why?
Because we talk like robots.
School dropout Victoria Jenkins was sent to finishing school by her parents, who despaired of her binge drinking.
My father taught me respect, but I try teaching Vicky respect, and she just doesn't listen. That's Vicky.
The lorry driver's daughter has struggled to keep up in class at Eggleston Hall, but she's determined to make the most of it.
I do want to change, and I'm not going to go back to how I used to be in fights every weekend and being disgusting and showing off and saying crude things and that.
At last week's dinner dance, the effort began to pay off.
I feel like a lady tonight, and I feel special, and I really do want to keep that up, definitely.
But now Kate Forrester is about to drop a bombshell.
Your little surprise is that having made this wonderful entrance and having had your dinner,
We're going to do a speech. I knew
you are
it.
going to do a speech.
I'm going to fail straight away.
Now, Vicky, listen. Do you think I would ask you to do this if I didn't think you could do it?
Do you really think that we can?
Yes, of course I think you can. Look, girls, you're the last 3. All right.
Yes.
Now, that should say something to you, shouldn't it? Yes?
To build up their confidence, the school has arranged for the Ladettes to enjoy an evening out at a stately home.
Olivia Cavell, this is Clara. Good evening. And Victoria.
It's a chance to practice their conversational skills at an elite soiree, under the watchful eye of Liz Brewer.
It's just majestic.
I've never seen anything like it apart from hotels before.
Yeah, I know.
The etiquette teacher wants to see if her students are self-assured enough to cope with embarrassing situations.
You're not going to revert back to that dreadful person you were when you arrived? That appalling specimen, the worst of your kind.
Well, we try.
She's lost nearly a stone. Got a long way to go yet. Oh, Mrs. Brewer. I've been trying to goad them, and I've been trying to bring out, their personalities. But they seem to be sort of intimidated, and they're frightened of making any mistakes, so they're sort of going into a shell.
Now it's come to the last week, it's knock and down time.
Frances has met an old girl from Eggleston Hall.
Was Gillian Harble there when you was there?
Yes, she was there.
She's our head principal now.
No way.
Yes, she is. The lady in the purple dress was just telling me how well I'd been and that she'd really wanted me to win because she think I was so good. And Liz comes over and says, "You flash your tits," basically. I just wanted to knock her out. She is an evil woman.
You've got to believe in yourself, put yourself on that pedestal, put a value on yourself when you walk in that door.
I did.
Do it.
I
Have tonight.
off it.
And then when you mentioned the boots,
you
it's like,
knocked us all off our pedestals.
Right, absolutely. You go down to square one again.
why?
Snakes and ladders,
Well, I don't like that. I was really doing
You
well.
may not like it, but I'm not the only one that's going to do that.
That's
Good thing,
very
though. That's a very good
nerve-wracking when
thing.
you do that, though, Liz, because
It's supposed to be, Victoria. It is nerve-wracking.
So
and I
how
am
do you expect
nerve-wracking.
us to have so much confidence when you put us down like that?
Because you've got to be able to stand up for yourself. You're in a place that I told you when you first arrived you wouldn't even get in the back door. Tonight you came in the front door.
And are you pleased?
I am pleased, but truthfully, all of you, you've got such a long way to go. This is called Mollucella. M-O-L-L-U-C-E-L-L-A. Mollucella.
As well as preparing for the debutantes' ball, the Ladettes must pass exams in all subjects in order to graduate. but none of Principal Jill Harbord's students appear to have much flair for her subject.
What was that yellow foliage that I was talking about, Clara?
Herb began with H.
H, not H.
H. Herbnis.
Hammermalis mollis.
Hammermalis mollis.
Clara Mayer seems to have everything going for her. The trainee structural engineer, who lives alone with her father, used to be one of the lads.
She's always delighted, really, in just doing things that other girls probably wouldn't do.
My dad gives me everything I want. It's just that, you know, obviously he can't give me that female influence, that femininity, because, he's a man.
At first, discovering the woman within was emotional.
I'm trying very hard in the finishing school to be more feminine.
Over the 4 weeks at Eggleston Hall, the 18-year-old tomboy has blossomed.
And it's so amazing. I really feel like crying now.
But looks alone aren't enough to impress Jill Harbord.
Now, what is this?
Ivy. Wild ivy.
Now, we've just been talking. No, there is no need to look at your book. This is all part of the lesson. We've just spoken about it.
GP? No, GP is a...
Jippy?
No, sorry, GP is...
What on earth is Jippy? Oh, dear me. And we have less than a week.
But the girls have a more urgent priority. With help from Royal Couturier Lindka Chirac, they've got just 4 days to complete their gowns for the debutantes' ball.
They've got to create an evening dress, but not just an ordinary evening dress. It's going to be fully structured. It's got bones in it, it's got lining, it's got the top layer of fabric, it's got embellishments, diamonds. It's a massive task. I really hope they're going to make it. I'm really excited for them, but I'm also very, very nervous.
Oh, wow! Wow, that is incredible.
For the cookery exam, Rosemary Schrager has devised a monumental challenge.
Well, you are going to have to make this. You are going to have to make the cakes, make the roses, do the decoration, the whole thing. Your cake is going to be on display at the ball in front of 60 people. It is going to be the major attraction, so it's got to be properly assembled. Otherwise, it could all fall down. Now, this is part of your diploma. You have to succeed, and if you don't, marks will go against you. The obstacles in their way in every single stage are enormous, but it's doable. It is doable if they put their mind to it.
4 weeks ago, none of these girls could even cook scrambled eggs.
Yes.
And after 4 weeks of tuition, they are still very shaky.
To get it looking like that, the answer is no way. But I do want to see a cake up there. I do want to see a cake. Please let me see a cake.
The Ladettes have got just 4 days left to complete a course that used to last a year.
Being here, I've learned a totally different side to life. I can walk properly. I'm not very good at talking, but I can do bits of it. I've learned how to sew, I've learned how to cook, things I could never do.
Mate, you look so good. Seriously, it's so amazing.
It's beautiful. I've done well to be where I am, and I'm proud of myself for that.
That is absolutely stunning. It is. I can't believe it. I think it's changed me and it's changed my life, and I know that I'm going to try my utmost when I go home to be more feminine, to be more ladylike, to use these things that I've been taught. So even if I don't win, I've still won really, because I've got all these new skills.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
If you stop and look at it, what we've done and what we've achieved, it's a hell of a lot of work we've done.
I don't think you could be a ladette in a dress like this.
And I would be an absolutely excellent housewife in the future. I can cook more than scrambled eggs now.
So proud of this cake, you don't understand.
Smile with your eyes. It looks as though somebody's just died.
We've improved them to a point, but I don't think we will be able to pass them off as debutantes. But, having said that, all along they have proved that they've pulled it out of the bag somehow, some way. And they may well surprise us. I think I'm hoping for a miracle.
It's Friday afternoon, and the cake is ready to be assembled. It's the culmination of 4 days of work, and the positioning of the supports is critical. The cake will be on display at the ball in front of 60 guests, including the girls' parents. And it will be ceremonially cut by the hostess, Lady Roche.
It's better work, Clara.
With a total weight of 40 kilos, the smallest margin of error could prove disastrous.
This one's at a slant.
Get off, Clara.
Oh man, if it falls.
Get down carefully.
That's it. That's it. Have we just done that? Have we just made it?
Sit down, let's get 3 chairs and sit smug as.
I'm so proud of us.
Looks wicked, doesn't it?
Yeah, well.
Proud?
Yeah. So fucking good. We did that. I think we've done so well. Look at that thing. We've just made a monster cake. It's slanted, but I think it's wicked.
All that's needed now is for the cake to remain standing until the ball tomorrow. With their coursework complete, the girls have been invited to join the staff for a drink.
Oh, hello, girls. Come on in. Hello. Would you like a glass of champagne?
Lovely, thank you very much.
Come and sit down.
It's a chance for the teachers to take stock of the finished article. Young ladies poised to embark on a new life.
Feel very refined, all 3 of you now, in comparison with how you were.
Well,
I think
lots of...
And good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Cheers. To all the ones that never made it. To all
Nearby in the local pub, a very different drinks party is underway. 5 expelled ladettes have just been reunited. Tomorrow evening, they will attend the debutantes' ball to witness a transformation they failed to achieve.
Any more? And that's it, you're out. Right, have you got it?
Remarkably, 2 of the expelled ladettes still wish they were at the school.
I have missed it already since I've been home. I've only been home less than a week and I wanted to come back the next day, so I never regret coming here because it's helped me in the long run. It doesn't matter that I didn't win, it's helped me on a personal level, and I really think I need to change myself when I'm drinking, and I really need to control my temper, definitely.
I think this has been the biggest life changing for me ever. Going home on Sunday and seeing my mum and dad, they were gobsmacked with the way I was talking, the way I was walking. Everyone, even my best mates have said, Jesus Christ, you're not the same Lou who left to go to Eggleston Hall. So it has changed me a lot.
but the others have all returned to their wicked ways.
I got this text from Bex 2 days after she got kicked out. I'm walking home after last night in red knee-high boots and covered in baby oil from Don't know why the teachers thought I was a slag.
Got me 2 nights in a row, not many people do that.
It's not long before a newcomer has joined in the party.
Be a ladette, you know, she's got to pass the test. Yeah.
All the ladettes are going to be at the ball. How do you think that you will react to them? Will you sort of just join in and get totally lost within the group again?
Obviously, I got on with every single girl, but I'm not going to let myself slip and fall back into that.
How do you know? Because you will have a few drinks, possibly. Won't you just unwind and relax, like as we have done this evening? Have a lovely laugh?
I will unwind and relax, but I can control myself now. And I can.
What about you, Francis? Are you going to go flashing those boobs about?
No way.
No?
No, definitely not.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure that will not happen.
Really? What happens when you get drunk?
It won't happen.
Really?
Yes.
I think I need to hear something else apart from I will not flash my boobs ever, ever again.
Ever, ever again. It will not happen. I'm better than that.
Ooh.
Wow, now that's very interesting. Okay.
There you go.
I think that they are all very, very shaky at this point. Very shaky. Frances, you wouldn't think she'd had a lesson with me in her life. She never made one effort. Not one.
No, but this is...
Vicky, I think, she's charming and she's bubbly and everything else, but will she return to being just too blunt?
And Clara, will she be too childish? Will she revert to the little girl?
Probably will.
Will she be actually the actress?
Well, if you gave me a choice about either taking them or not, I think I would say let's keep them here at home. Because at the moment, not one of them can really pass it off.
It's the last day of term at Eggleston Hall Finishing School. Tonight, the 3 ladettes will be presented at a coming out ball. It's the ultimate test of their transformation, and at the end of it, one of them will be declared the winner. But first, they face a final assessment of their flower arranging ability from Principal Jill Harbord.
Well, I would like to look at them first, Rosemary. Clara, everywhere you look, there are things that are wrong with it.
Yes.
And also, it looks half dead.
Did you remember to put water in the tube?
Yes, in the tube, and I poured some on the Oasis as well.
Right. Well, you should have put a lot on the Oasis.
I did, I poured... Sorry, please carry on.
That's awfully kind. She's allowing me to carry
sorry,
on.
I didn't mean...
It's very polite, isn't it,
I didn't mean to
Mrs. Harbord?
interrupt, sorry.
Now to this. I'm not desperately impressed with dead chrysanthemums in the centre of your arrangement.
It's dead.
I can't understand why I would have put a dead one in.
No, you haven't put a dead one in, but you haven't soaked the Oasis again.
Oh, okay.
And that's the problem. There is no excuse for dead flowers. None. Victoria, it does worry me that great block of green leaf at the front. I would have liked a grouping here.
I thought I had grouped it.
Well, I don't think so, no. And I've been at this a little longer than you.
Yes, I know, that's why I kept quiet.
Thank you.
Shall we go?
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Just proper skanked me there. I know it looks like a cabbage patch, but pissed off at that.
It's an unpromising start to the day. And the Ladettes now have just hours left to prepare for their debuts.
Lovely.
Lady Roche. Roche.
Lady
Roche.
No, careful, Fran.
Roche.
We're getting... Yes, because we had Roche.
Roche.
No,
I know, that's what I've done.
I think the only thing that I can do is say, all right, girls, you are not going to come across as something you're not. So let's try and just get the personality across and hope that with sheer charm that people actually like them.
The ball is taking place at a grand country house in North Yorkshire. By late afternoon, the Ladettes have arrived and are getting ready, with help from royal hairdresser Judy Russo.
You can't make me go downstairs looking like that.
They are about to come out alongside 7 debutantes, young ladies who have been born and bred in this privileged world.
I'm feeling excited, nervous. It's just like a lot of worry about what's going to happen tonight.
Oh, man, I feel sick, honestly, because everybody's come here for us, came here for us, and it's just like, oh, man, I'm so nervous. I really am. It's hit me now. It's hit me.
How are you? How are you? Good to see you.
One by one, the debutantes will make an entrance and introduce themselves to a receiving line of dignitaries. First, they will meet Lady Alexandra Roche and Jenny Hallam Peel, both distinguished former debutantes.
They should smile, they should walk with confidence, they should be beautifully groomed, and they should be confident when being introduced to someone.
They'll have grown up with very good manners. They'll have grown up basically knowing how to arrange flowers. They'll have grown up knowing how to give a dinner party. That will have all been somewhere in growing up.
Next, they will meet Sir David Roche, Patricia Woodall, and Sir Tobias Clarke.
So the first thing is voice. The second thing is poise. It's the way you hold your knife and fork.
Also the way they hold their glass.
No.
The way they cope with being spoken to by several different people and at different stages in the evening.
Good teeth. Ability to put makeup on properly, straight, whether it goes round the lips, whether they've done the eyeshadow properly, whether the hair is worn properly, whether they walk with self-confidence.
As the first debutante comes down, the Eggleston Hall staff get a glimpse of the competition.
Now.
They're very confident, self-assured.
Very classic.
Very classic.
Very poised, very polished.
Very attractive.
And very confident.
Miss Rose Willoughby.
None of the girls are known to their hosts, who have no idea which of these debutantes were formerly Ladettes.
How did you do?
Lovely dress. Thank you very much.
You're very lively. What do you like to do?
Watch French films, I don't know.
What do you want to do?
I want to be a makeup artist.
Makeup artist. Well, you don't have too much to make up for. You look terrific.
Oh, thank you. That's
All the
very
best.
kind. Thank you very much.
It's going to be tough.
Extremely tough.
I think she looks absolutely stunning. She can hold a conversation.
Well posed, spoken well. Yes, I liked her very much.
I wish I was telepathic and could beam in bags and bags of confidence
So do
at this
I agree.
moment.
My goodness, she
Look.
looks good. She looks beautiful.
She looks lovely. She's taking deep breaths.
Absolutely.
Except she's not smiling, she's just trying to
No,
breathe.
but
Come on, smile,
no,
Fran.
she
Well,
looks
a little
wonderful.
bit.
Look at her. It's very
I-
measured, but
I wouldn't
my
have
goodness.
recognised
No,
her.
I wouldn't have done.
Good for her.
Yes.
Frances Rowe has certainly changed.
Miss Frances Rowe.
Yeah, she's going in the wrong direction.
Good evening. How do you do? Good day,
It doesn't look very English. It looks rather exotic. Nice sort of oriental touch
Very
to it.
pretty. I love the colour of the dress. She looks absolutely lovely, doesn't she?
Have a glass of champagne.
Thank you very much.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Wonderful entrance. That was great success.
thank you very
Great
much.
success. Lovely dress.
My name's Fran.
Wonderful.
Don't relax. Come on.
Hello
Toby,
there.
what do you think about staying in the house? What do you like about it most?
It's beautiful. It's just been a wonderful experience altogether, and it's such a lovely house.
I think close up, total giveaway. I think not very substantial as a character, but nice light in her eye. Definitely a ladette. Definitely.
Miss Hilary Valliere.
The scrutiny is intense, and even the real ladies find it hard to pass muster.
Good evening.
Hello, how do you do? Having a nice time, are you? Enjoying yourself? Good. I think definitely a ladette. She sort of had that below-stairs feeling about her. I don't quite know why. She didn't have the poise. She didn't seem to walk in with a lot of style, and she looked a little bit uncomfortable, and the haircut had a lot of black roots, which I think maybe she might not have had. What do you think?
I thought she was very pretty, but I think I agree with Toby.
They both got it wrong.
They got it wrong.
Wonderful. They will murder poor Victoria.
Yeah, I'm actually quite worried about it.
Sweetheart.
She looks lovely. She looks beautiful. She has come such a long way.
Miss Victoria Jenkins.
Oh dear.
I know.
Hello, good evening.
I think the tattoo perhaps is a slight giveaway.
No, she strikes me, I haven't heard her talk, but she strikes me as quite self-possessed. She's talking a lot. She looks as though she's exuding self-confidence. I don't think she'd be able to carry as much poise in her conversation if she was a ladette. I think the tattoo was probably a mistake. Maybe her father was in the army and they were in Hong Kong or something, and she thought it was a good idea at the time. I don't know.
Thank you.
What would you like to do with her life?
Well, I've decided now that I want to go to university and do nursing.
Oh, that's wonderful. Which university? Near here?
I haven't thought of one yet because I haven't looked into it.
Oh, Vicky, thought! I haven't thought.
She had a nice manner, but the sort of poise that she exuded from a distance was completely destroyed by her voice up close, to me personally.
I agree. Very nice girl, going to do something so worthy that perhaps she didn't think of doing before she came here. Very nice girl.
See, she liked her.
She
Fantastic.
Are we going to have some more, charming lady?
Now she looks like a lady.
Oh, she does look like a lady.
She is stunning.
That looks fantastic.
Miss Clara Mayer.
She looks absolutely lovely. Lovely.
Thank you very much.
How do you do? Good evening. Well, you made a tremendous entrance. The whole room went quiet. Seeing your entrance, it was wonderful.
Thank you very much.
What do you think of the house? What do you like about it most? It's stunning, isn't it?
It's absolutely incredible. We came through the front from the entrance, and we were looking at all the paintings. They're absolutely amazing.
Yeah, well, you look just as good as the house. What can I say? All the best.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think she just looks the most stunning girl I've seen this evening.
I think she's pure Pygmalion. Definitely a voice giveaway. Stunningly put together, very poised.
Who cares about it?
It's her accent.
It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
Take her anywhere.
Absolutely.
Good evening. Good evening.
But there is another judgment to be passed on the ladettes. The people who sent them to Eggleston Hall 5 weeks ago are about to see the finished article for the first time.
Well, oh, I've missed you so much.
You look so shocked, Martin.
This is a very big surprise. Lovely surprise.
Oh,
You look stunning, darling. You just look so different. You look so grown up.
I'm amazed, absolutely amazed.
It's just a totally different person, isn't it, eh? Better, I hope.
Yes.
Dinner is served.
The night is young, and the temptation to relax must be avoided. The Ladettes are under continual assessment, and any slip-ups will count against them.
I really couldn't recognise it. It's unbelievable.
And some late arrivals to the ball aren't about to make things any easier.
Good evening, ladies. All right?
Yes.
Good. Can you just carry on round to the right? Thank you. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
It's not long before their subversive influence is apparent.
Come on, you can do it! Here, a man on a mouse! Yay!
Our debutantes now face the most nerve-wracking part of the evening, to make an after-dinner speech.
Does anyone here know what a geezer bird is? Because that is what I was 5 weeks ago.
The girls will be judged on their confidence and ability to hold the audience.
And, well, since then, we had to learn feminine things like cookery, dressmaking, elocution. These things were beyond my concept.
And I've hopefully improved in my flower arranging, I think. Even if I haven't improved in my flower arranging, it has learnt me to always have flowers around the house, even when I'm an old lady. And thanks to Miss English, I'll be an old lady without a hunchback.
5 weeks ago, I was a loud, brash, mouthy ladette who used to go out and spend over £200 a week on alcohol. £200, I don't know how I afforded it. I now realise that I caused great distress and worry to my family. I would like to thank Mrs. Schrager for giving me self-confidence and self-respect. Mrs. Forrester, I'd also like to thank you, even though I know it's been a tough battle and you've got grey hair through it. And Mrs. Harbord for teaching me how to do flower arrangements. I think I've got a talent.
The girls have done better than any of the teachers expected. And their cake has turned out to be a triumph.
Really, really good. The icing is fantastic. Really tasty.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious.
All that remains is for a winner to be declared.
To be honest, I thought Vicky's speech was the best. Yeah. I thought Vicky's speech was so from the heart.
Yeah. I think Clara's the winner. The outstanding candidate.
The teachers have retired to decide on a winner, leaving the finalists to show off their painfully acquired dance steps.
It's a very difficult one because all three girls are so very different in themselves.
The girls will be judged not only on their performance this evening, but on how far they have come since arriving at Eggleston Hall.
I thought Frances, she looked stunning, but it was very
calculated.
measured.
Well, I think she's blotted her copybook too many times.
Frances was sent to Eggleston Hall by her father to deal with a particular problem.
Hello. Hello. And who have we got here?
A friend.
Have you seen those boobs?
I want my dad there at graduation.
He will be. He will be.
She clearly wanted to change, but during 5 weeks at finishing school, the Essex hairdresser has let herself down on several occasions.
1, 2.
In the last week, she has knuckled down.
3 good. 1.
And this evening, she certainly looked the part.
It's just a totally different person, isn't it, eh? Better, I hope.
Yes.
Tits and temper, lovely girl. Actually, I adore her. I think she's brilliant. But there's an underlying simmering something there. So out for me. Sorry.
But I think Frances had a stunning transformation tonight. And I'm not sure what I'd... Apart from the table manners. Yes, the table manners were not good.
And may I just remind you that less than a week ago, she brought her boobs out in public. Yes. Now, to me, that writes her right off immediately.
That's right.
The teachers soon agree that Frances is out of the running.
It's not her scene.
Right, so now we're going to have to pit Clara against Victoria. And this is so difficult.
Victoria Jenkins was always an unlikely debutante.
And who have we got?
You're Vicky.
Victoria.
At first, the school dropout found it heavy going. But after 5 weeks, she has discovered the virtue of persistence.
I'm proud of myself for making one at least.
Now the former binge drinker shows every sign of being a reformed character. And her speech was confident and entertaining.
And Mrs. Harbord, I think I've got a talent.
She is fantastic. She's the most wonderful girl, as she is and as she's become. But she's never going to make a debutante.
No.
She's just not.
I agree with you.
And I thought Clara looked the part, she felt the part.
She stood with such poise. If you catch her off guard, she's still looking wonderful. She looks like a lady.
Clara was always more of a tomboy than a hardcore ladette.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
The trainee structural engineer came to Eggleston Hall to discover her femininity, and she certainly found it.
Miss Clara Mayer.
This evening, she outshone even the real debutantes.
I think she just looks the most stunning girl I've seen this evening.
It was so sad, having done the most amazing job at the beginning, coming down so beautifully on those stairs. She just let herself down with the speech. And in my opinion, Clara has not come as far as Victoria.
The winner will be decided by majority vote, and the teachers passionately disagree about who has come the furthest.
Clara has made a massive transformation from being a boy, a yob, to a young lady.
I would actually say that I think that Victoria has come further. She was a great, lumpy girl with absolutely no grace at all. She didn't look very good, and I thought tonight she looked beautiful.
Excuse me, don't let's forget those bachelors. They've all said Clara's the one. All the young men there.
Yes, it's true. It's absolutely
true. They really do.
They're not judging this.
No, but it's not. No, it's exactly.
Young men think of her.
It's a transition.
Well, it's quite an important fact.
I think there is a
yes,
transition.
I'm sure,
there,
Liz, but it is not the main fact.
It's not the be-all and end-all, is it? It's easy for her. She is very beautiful, very tall, looks fantastic in whatever you put her in. And she will always look amazing and wonderful. So she's just going to get the vote because she looks amazing. Victoria is short, fat, round, big. For me, it's Victoria. She has come the furthest.
My lord, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, we have reached the moment when we must announce the winner. In our assessment, we have taken into account not only their performance in each subject, but also, and perhaps more importantly, their overall transformation during their time at Eggleston, their journey from Ladette to lady. And this year's winner is Victoria.
I really don't know what I can say.
This was the very first time I have ever known Victoria to be...
We reopened Eggleston Hall as a radical solution to a very modern problem. Would its old-fashioned values have a place in today's world? As 3 former ladettes receive their diplomas and say goodbye, there is little doubt that the experience has been a revelation.
You take care.
And you ladies have taught me things that I never would have got at home, ever. You just really helped me grow up. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Didn't think we was getting one of these. I just want to say, everyone, thanks for giving me a chance. I was a complete disaster when I first walked in this school, and you've all worked so hard, and I really appreciate everything that you've done for me, and you've changed my life.
Good luck, Vicky.
Oh, this is so much.
Now look what I've got for you. Your diploma.
I'm really sad to leave this place. Goodbye.
Off you go. Off you
Bye-bye.
go.
Thank
Bye-bye,
you.
Vicky.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's one very special girl.
Well, we did it.
You have done it, girl.
Now, we're not going to get through this door.
I tell you what, I think we need a glass of champagne.
Definitely we do.